I'm Generic Redstone Genius, and today we're going to be looking at 10x4 flush piston door. So it's 10x4, and it's flush with the wall, so it's really impressive. I believe this is the world record for flush piston doors. I believe the old record was 4x4, but that could be wrong, but I believe this is the world record. So if we press the button, we'll see that opens up, revealing this door. It is a little bit messy, however there's nothing that can be done about that. But once we walk past that, we can open up our chest, which is hidden away and safe, and it's redstone components, which is obviously very important. When we're done inside of here, we can come back out and press the button one more time. So this could be like a completely flat wall. So this is like a mountainside, like a cliff. However, you can make a completely flat wall and do this, so we can break all this away and do that. But yeah, so you press the button, and it opens up. And you close it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is explain how this thing works, and then I'll do a little tutorial. To get a better understanding of how this works, I just cleared away this wall a little bit so we can see in. But basically, the way this works is it's tileable, meaning technically it can get even bigger. However, that makes it more complicated because there's a redstone line, which is this, which goes up, and that would have to be kept in sync, which would just be because you need to extend the signal lengths, which would just be complicated with repeaters. But you can make this bigger, however. However, it is also, like, past this size, it's a bit weird. Like, you don't want, like, a 4x100 piston door. That's just a bit weird, but regardless. It is possible, but it's weird. But anyways, the point is this, how this works. So, this powers here. These two pistons. Then that observer powers this piston, which makes it a double piston extender. So that gets the, that moves the wall in and out of the doorway. But then we need to push it forward to get it to be here and like flush with the wall, which is a bit more complicated. That's where the complicated part gets in. So that's what this does. This over here is a T flip-flop. It's a bit of a weird one. And that sounds complicated, but all that really means is that it takes a button and then it kind of turns into like a lever. So you press it once and the signal's on. You press it again and the signal's off. So that activates this, which activates this sticky piston, which is going to power that sticky piston that's getting pushed along with it. Like it's getting pushed along with the door. And the reason it doesn't activate sooner, even though it should, is because this is in the way. However, that creates the issue of that the sticky piston isn't going to power when it does get out of the way because of weird quasi-connectivity and whatnot. So we have to have this for 4 seconds later, this trapdoor activating to update the block next to the piston to let it know, okay, you can move now. The thing's out of the way because otherwise it wouldn't do that. So then what that is going to do is power this sticky piston, which is going to be over here, and it's going to power it out that way. So yeah. And so you guys can get a real understanding of how this works, I'm just gonna use it from like the inside so you can see. So as you saw, it got pushed across, and this got pushed, and then the same thing happens on that. And just to show you what I meant by this with the quasi-connectivity, see, this should have been powered already, but it wouldn't, because that stone and piston were still in the way, so that has to update it. It all happens so fast, but that's otherwise it won't work if you don't do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for how it works. Now I'll just do the tutorial. What we will need to build each module is 7 sticky pistons, a trapdoor, 6 redstone, 2 redstone blocks, 4 slime blocks or honey blocks. It depends, and it has to alternate between honey and slime. 4 stone, an observer, 4 redstone repeaters, and you'll obviously need more, some slabs to like link up the layers, some redstone to link up both sides, and repeaters to link up both sides, and you'll need some non-movable objects for the floor and whatnot. You'll also need whatever to wire up whatever activation method, which could be a secret way if you want to like get in secretly. So what we need to start by doing is just placing some of this here, just to these non-movable or non-sticky objects here. And then I'm only going to build 1 layer, but I'll kind of explain how you can continue wiring it up. So this is obviously the gap that we're going to fill, and then we're going to place 2 two sticky pistons, another one like that. So we're just gonna continue the wall a little bit more on this side. Then we're gonna place an observer like this. And then we're gonna place our 1, 2, 3, 4 slime blocks. Then we're gonna place our actual like tile blocks in. Now what we're gonna do is place some blocks here. Redstone, redstone. Repeater set to 4 ticks. Redstone here. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to do that, my bad. So that's basically the ready getting into center. So as you can see, it's that simple just to get into the center. So technically you can make like a simpler door of this if you want to. So you can just ignore the rest if that's what you want. But to continue on, we place redstone here, sticky piston here, observer, sticky piston a block off of it like so. And then redstone. And then what we do is we place a block here, we place a block here, 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 here. Redstone here, redstone here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then we were going to place our trapdoor here, our sticky piston here, and our redstone block is going to go here in a second. We just need to hold off. So what we're going to just quickly do first is place in a block here, a knee block, and then we're going to place our sticky piston here, like so. Sorry, not like that, like so. Then we're going to place our redstone block there, and this is pretty much it done. So all you have to do is power this. I guess you can use a button for that. And you'll see that it goes in. And then it retracts. So if you want to tile this, which I'm assuming you do, this side needs to be honey, then above it needs to be honey, so above that needs to be slime. So basically it's going to be slime, honey, so this side has to be honey, slime, honey, slime. And the way you have to wire it up is you have to do off of this block. It's a bit weird for some reason, but if you don't do off of this block, it might cause some issues. But basically what you just do is you, sorry, I just need a block, is you place up like this, block like that, so that you can continue wiring it, and then you just place like the same thing here, and then you'll place your repeaters, and then you'll place your sticky pistons, and you'll continue doing what I just showed you, and instead of slime blocks, you'll use honey blocks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not complicated at all. It's really simple to understand. But yeah, so that's been it. I hope you guys decide to build this or use this. It's a really cool design, and yeah, so I hope you build in your own world, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I've been the Generic Redstone Genius.